Welcome to Rapid Movie Recaps, where we summarize films faster than you can say popcorn. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring that notification bell or you'll miss out on our awesomely brief breakdowns. And hey, if you're feeling extra fancy, enable subtitles by clicking CC, because who doesn't love reading while watching? Oh, and did we mention our fantastic merchandise? It's just sitting there, waiting for you to check it out right below this video. Go ahead, help support our channel and make us all warm and fuzzy inside, because you know we're doing this for fun, right? Wink wink. The film opens with Sadie Rhodes, a woman in her car, receiving a phone call from her therapist. She's grieving the recent loss of her coworker, Eva, and is struggling to cope. Her therapist advises her to take proactive steps towards healing and moving forward. Sadie agrees, deciding to focus on everyday tasks, such as stopping at the store to pick up groceries as a way to regain a sense of normalcy in her life. At a bustling farmer's market, Cole Turner manages a quaint herb shop. His friends and coworkers notice he's still down about a recent breakup and encourage him to break out of his shell and embrace new experiences. As they chat, Sadie appears at the market, looking to buy a houseplant from a vendor nearby. However, the vendor is absent, having taken a break to indulge in some recreational activities. Cole seizes the opportunity to help Sadie, sparking a conversation between the two. They soon find themselves in a friendly debate over which type of houseplant would be best for Sadie, given her busy work schedule and frequent absences from home. When the original vendor returns and notices the chemistry between Cole and Sadie, he nudges Cole to pursue her. Taking the advice to heart, Cole catches up with Sadie to apologize for their earlier disagreement and invites her out for coffee. To his delight, Sadie accepts the invitation. Cole and Sadie embark on a charming date, beginning with a cozy coffee shop where they continue their lively conversation. They then visit a museum, admiring art and learning about history together. As the day progresses, Cole takes Sadie to see the iconic steps featured in The Exorcist, adding a touch of cinematic history to their outing. In the evening, the pair head to a karaoke bar, where Sadie takes the stage and delivers an entertaining performance. Seeing her enthusiasm, she signs Cole up for a turn, but he hesitates, held back by shyness. Instead, they enjoy the performances of others and continue to bond over their shared interests. After the karaoke session, Cole escorts Sadie home, and it's clear that a mutual attraction has blossomed between them. As the night deepens, they decide to spend the evening together, enjoying each other's company and exploring their newfound connection. After some time, Cole heads to his family's farm for a visit with his parents and younger sister Maddie. He hasn't heard from Sadie in a few days, despite sending her numerous texts, which leads Maddie to believe that Cole might have scared her off and is now being ghosted. Cole, however, is convinced that Sadie is the one for him. His parents and sister chime in, reminding Cole that he rarely takes risks and hasn't even ventured out of the country. As they discuss his situation, Cole remembers that he left his inhaler in Sadie's bag. Fortuitously, he has tracking tiles on most of his belongings, which reveals Sadie's current location in London. Seizing the opportunity, Cole decides to make a grand romantic gesture by surprising Sadie in London, hoping to win her heart and show her that he's willing to take risks for their relationship. Upon arriving in London, Cole uses his tracker app to pinpoint Sadie's location. His search leads him to London Bridge, where he is ambushed by 3 burly goons who knock him out and abduct him. When he regains consciousness, Cole finds himself in an underground lair being interrogated by a menacing villain named Borislav. Borislav and his henchmen mistakenly believe that Cole is a secret agent called the Taxman who possesses a highly sought-after top-secret code. In an attempt to extract the information from Cole, Borislav resorts to torturing him with murder hornets. However, before the situation can escalate further, the door is suddenly blown open, and an armed assailant eliminates Borislav and his men. To Cole's surprise, the mysterious savior turns out to be Sadie, who is not only a secret agent but also the real Taxman. She rescues Cole and instructs him to follow her. As they make their escape, Sadie expertly takes down more of the enemy agents pursuing them until they finally emerge above ground at the Khyber Pass. In a daring move, Sadie hijacks a tourist bus with Cole on board to make their escape, with more villains hot on their tail. As she skillfully drives the bus backward, their pursuers end up either shot or blown up by various obstacles. Despite their efforts, 2 of the villains manage to board the bus. Thinking quickly, Cole grabs a cactus that was meant to be a joke gift for Sadie and uses it to stab one of the villains in the face, sending him flying out of the bus and over a cliff. Meanwhile, Sadie takes out the second villain with a well-aimed gunshot, causing him to fall from the bus as well. As Cole and Sadie make their getaway, the story shifts to a disgraced French intelligence operative named Levique and his henchman Wagner. They receive intel about Cole, believing him to be the elusive taxman with a code they need to access a deadly bioweapon called Aztec. Eager to get their hands on the code, Levique places a bounty on Cole's head, demanding that he be brought in alive. As Cole and Sadie walk together, they argue about their relationship. Cole accuses Sadie of lying to him, while she counters that he was simply being too needy. Sadie admits to killing Elena, who turned out to be a rogue agent. In order to meet a contact named Marco, they travel to a nearby town in Pakistan. Marco insinuates that he and Sadie share a romantic past, which she denies. He warns Cole not to get too attached to Sadie, revealing that he lost a hand while helping her in the past. Sadie arranges for Marco to send Cole back to the US so she can continue her mission alone. However, as they are about to part ways, a bounty hunter known as Grandson of Sam kills Marco, intending to collect the bounty on Cole. Suddenly, another bounty hunter called the Leopard shoots Grandson of Sam and forces Cole and Sadie into his car. But the chaos doesn't end there. Yet another bounty hunter, God the Bounty Hunter, appears and snaps the Leopard's neck before ordering Cole and Sadie to drive. As God the Bounty Hunter escorts them at gunpoint, he is unexpectedly run over by a barely alive Grandson of Sam. With his dying breath, Grandson of Sam reveals to Sadie where the bounty is supposed to be delivered, setting the stage for the next phase of their adventure. While en route to their destination, Cole brings up the passcode. Sadie explains to him the significance of Aztec and reveals that Elena knew the passcode before she was killed. They devise a plan to deceive Levy by pretending that Sadie has captured Cole, who is now a valuable hostage. They board a plane with Wagner, who was attempting to unlock the Aztec bioweapon from a briefcase that Levique had in his possession. However, their plan begins to unravel when Wagner discovers a selfie Cole had taken with a sleeping Sadie. Visibly disturbed, Sadie decides to confront Wagner and his henchmen head-on. Amid the chaos, Cole grabs a parachute, the injured Sadie, and the briefcase containing Aztec. Together, they leap from the plane, not knowing what awaits them on the ground below. Cole and Sadie land safely on a remote island where they must quickly adapt to their new surroundings. Using the parachute as a makeshift tent, Cole tends to Sadie's stab wound, treating it with herbs he finds nearby. As they set up camp for the night, they begin to open up to each other about their pasts. Cole explains that he's never been one for traveling, primarily because he feels his parents rely on him too much. Sadie, in turn, shares the painful memory of losing her mother at a young age. As they bond over their stories, it becomes apparent that their romantic connection is rekindling despite the danger and uncertainty surrounding them. The following morning, Wagner tracks down Cole and Sadie's location and sends his henchmen to capture them. As they desperately try to escape, a team of CIA agents intervenes, rescuing Cole and Sadie from their pursuers. The agents then escort the pair to CIA headquarters for further questioning. At the CIA facility, Cole and Sadie are placed in separate rooms and subjected to lie detector tests. During her interrogation, Sadie reluctantly confesses that saving Cole's life was a mistake, as her commitment to her work typically takes precedence over personal relationships. Meanwhile, Cole meets with another CIA agent who shows him photographs of Sadie's previous missions and her targets. One image, in particular, captures Cole's attention, Elena's lifeless body with an ancient Aztec houseplant positioned above her. He realizes that the plant's genetic sequence must hold the secret code for the bioweapon, Aztec. Cole agrees to cooperate with the CIA's plan to lure Levique into a trap by continuing to pose as the Taxman, all while keeping this crucial information a secret. Levique manages to obtain the first part of the elusive passcode, and Wagner verifies its authenticity. With this breakthrough, Levique feels the mounting pressure to acquire Aztec and deliver it to his ruthless buyer, Mr. Utami. The stakes are high, as Mr. Utami coldly warns Levique that any failure to fulfill his end of the bargain will result in his death. Under the weight of these dire consequences, Levique becomes increasingly desperate to find the remaining pieces of the passcode and secure the deadly bioweapon before time runs out. His determination to avoid the wrath of Mr. Utami pushes him to take even greater risks in his pursuit of Cole and the Aztec code. The CIA agents orchestrate a meeting between Cole and Levique at a unique rotating restaurant. As they cautiously engage in conversation, Mr. Utami joins the meeting, heightening the tension. The plan appears to be on the verge of collapse when Cole fails to produce the passcode. However, at the last moment, Sadie enters the scene, revealing her true identity as Taxman to the astonished villains. With her unexpected appearance, they manage to open the briefcase containing Aztec. Sadie receives her agreed-upon payment, but she cunningly turns the tables by placing a staggering $10 million bounty on Levick's head. Suddenly, numerous bounty hunters in the restaurant reveal themselves, aiming their weapons at Levick. The alarmed patrons hurriedly evacuate the premises as chaos ensues. The restaurant's rotation mechanism malfunctions, causing it to spin at an alarming speed. In the midst of the battle, Sadie encounters Jonas, a one-eyed bounty hunter, and her ex-lover. He attempts to express how she changed his life, but the ongoing fight distracts her. Meanwhile, Cole engages in a fierce struggle with Wagner, ultimately defeating him by hurling him into the rotating gear mechanism, where he is gruesomely crushed. Desperate to escape with Aztec, Levick ruthlessly kills Mr. Utami. However, as Cole, Sadie, and Levick are flung against the restaurant's windows, the glass begins to crack under the immense pressure. Spotting an opportunity, Sadie shoots a small tower, causing it to topple onto Levick and send him plummeting to his death. With impeccable timing, Sadie snatches the Aztec bioweapon before it can fall out of the window, and she and Cole passionately embrace amidst the chaos. As time goes on, Cole decides it's time to take an important step in his relationship with Sadie, so he brings her to meet his family. The gathering allows Sadie to get to know the people who matter most to Cole, and their bond continues to grow stronger. 3 months later, Cole takes a more active role in Sadie's life, deciding to join her on her high-stakes missions. He assists her in the crucial task of gathering intel from various targets. Together, they form a formidable team, relying on each other's unique skills and strengths. Their first mission together involves pursuing a notorious arms dealer named Raoul. They must gather vital information from him in order to thwart his illegal activities and ensure safety for countless innocent lives. However, before diving into this perilous assignment, Cole and Sadie decide to spend some quality time together and strengthen their connection even further. To do this, they enjoy a date at a museum, taking their time to explore the exhibits and learn more about each other's interests and passions. This shared experience not only brings them closer together, but also provides a much-needed respite from the dangerous world they are about to navigate as partners in both their personal lives and their clandestine missions. Well, folks, if you just can't get enough of these fantastic films, make sure you support the talented creators and artists by watching the full movie at the link in the description below. After all, they've worked so hard, and who doesn't love a good binge watch? Thanks for hanging out with us, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more of our wonderfully witty rapid movie recaps.